Welcome back to News Geelong, Australia Day 2011. Hope you've had a great day. Rosewood Neighbourhood Centre opened its doors in July 1980 and is located in the heart of the community out at Corio. A gathering place for the people in the community for celebrations, meeting friends, pursuing interests and much, much more. The 2010 Victorian Adult Community Education winner for Outstanding Pre-Accredited Program Delivery and Design is continuing to provide support and services that meet the community's needs. Meryl Friend reports.
I'm here at the Rosewall Community Centre, which is right next door to the site of the Rosewall Early Learning Centre, which sadly was burnt down early in January this year. And there are over 23 children who are waiting to start their kinder experience, and the City of Greater Geelong have made a guarantee that that program will go ahead on a different location.
This was a tragic event for the local community. This centre really meant a lot to parents and young families in this area, so it was a great shock to find that some very selfish and ultimately very juvenile act had been committed in the early hours in early January this year. So with the loss of that centre came a loss of services to families coming up into the new kinder programs at the start of February. The City of Greater Geelong naturally very concerned that that was going to have a big impact on the local community, so we've been working extremely hard ever since that time to make sure that those services will be delivered on time come the 8th of February.
And you've also been able to come up with another site for the start of the kinder year as well?
We've been rallying around as quickly as we could from the City of Greater Geelong's point of view. One of the best options, it looks like at this point, will be to actually house the services at the Watherong Aboriginal Co-op. That's subject to consultation with the parents, but it looks like that might be the best option at this point. We'll just have to look at how we can get any families there that don't have transport.
We've been involved quite a long time with the centre. When the Rosewall Early Learning Centre was established, it was a great thing by the work by the council. We actually put $5,000 in to help feed the children during that first year when it was just being established. We know how important this is to the local community, and the fire's just been a dreadful loss. So we've found a couple of $1,000s that we'll be giving to the cause, if you like. We haven't tied the money to anything in particular, but we will make sure that it goes to a really good cause, which is the Early Learning Centre.
The outcome of the fire, well, it's been a loss of a facility, but it's also we're having to house the services in different places now, and we worked very much as a hub here. There was the Early Learning Centre, which was managed by the City of Greater Geelong, providing the 4-year-old program, and then Bethany provided two facilitated playgroups, and then the Centre Care Catholic Family Services offered a counselling service out of the centre as well, and the Neighbourhood Centre and those other service providers, we worked in partnership with one another to provide a holistic service for the families in the community. And so in this interim, it means we're going to have to work a lot harder at providing those connections for the family.
Here at the Rosewall Community Centre, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. The picturesque Torquay Front Beach was the place to be when Surfing Victoria held the first stand-up board paddling competition in typically excellent conditions, as Ian Nichols reports.
This is the front beach at Torquay. We were here last week for the Danger 1000. This time we're here for the stand-up paddle event. In fact, it's the inaugural championship for Victoria. And it hasn't attracted quite the crowd of last weekend, but we do have more seagulls, I've got to say. And in these cool conditions, we've got some very sturdy and very Spartan types here this morning who are not only surfing but looking at the event. And we're talking with the event manager and Chief Executive Officer of Surfing Victoria, Max Wells. And this, I understand, Max, is the first time that the stand-up paddle event has been held in Victoria.
Of this kind it is, yes, because it's a open paddle and also surf related. So we've got two divisions going on today, or two different definitions of the sport. So what we're just watching at the moment is the racing component, and then we'll be moving up onto Point Danger to the in-surf component of the event. And so there's 3 divisions in the race down here at the moment. We've had the open, and currently we're watching the women, and pretty soon the boards that are under 12'6" in length will go out. And then as we move up onto the point danger zone into the surf zone, there's a number of different divisions for surfing related craft.
Well, the first thing I noticed, of course, Simon, the boards are a lot bigger, aren't they, for this paddling?
Yeah, for the flat water paddling, yeah, the faster boards are in the unlimited range, which is over 14 feet. So the 17 foot is a very popular length for these flat water and downwind conditions.
So I'm imagining this sport is actually gathering traction right now as you look for something different in your life.
Yeah, definitely. It's an alternate to surfing and kayaking and OC paddling, outrigger canoe paddling. Yeah, it's just something a little bit different. And standing up on the board on top of the water just gives you quite a different perspective to kayaking even, you know, or surfing, because you've got a good view of everything. It gives you a much better view into the water when it's clear conditions. You see lots of fish and everything on the bottom. It's just a really good visual perspective, and even standing out looking for a wave, you've got a better view of the wave because you're just in a better position, standing position. It's nice.
At the stand-up paddle event at Torquay Front Beach, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. As the summer school holidays draw to a close, the children of Lara have enjoyed one of the most varied, active and interesting holiday programs organised by the City of Greater Geelong. Meryl Friend reports.
The City of Greater Geelong have been providing plenty of services over the school holidays, and Lara hasn't missed out. It's the place for teenagers to congregate and do stilt walking and many, many different opportunities for them in these school holidays.
Lara has a great tradition, actually a building tradition of dealing with school holidays and children with a number of activities just in case they get bored over the school holidays, and the Lara Secondary College is taking a great lead in that respect. They've got what is virtually, I think, a solid plan for all schools across the Geelong region to actually help kids with extracurricular activities. This most recent round enables kids to participate in things like circus activities, juggling and even African drumming.
So these are from the City of Greater Geelong and they're all free?
They are free activities. A lot of them will be held at Austin Park in Lara, but the best way for people to find out about the activities is to get onto the website www.geelonglibraries.vic.gov.au.
From Lara, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. This is Australia Day News Geelong. Following a break, we'll return with our sport and weather reports.